Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Mark Breland is back, but not with Wilder. Now, I had somebody hit me up and say, hey, Hood Champion, Mark Breland's back with Deontay Wilder. I said, what? So I had to go ahead and do my research. Mark Breland is training, but not Wilder. This is the guy who he's training, okay? His name is Dominique Crowder. So Dominique Dimes Crowder is his name. Okay, and he's going to be fighting on November 16th. He's a bantamweight, and he's 17-0 with 10 KOs. Now, this is the thing, right? He's looking to make some noise. But the word on the street is that this gentleman, Dominique Crowder, that he hits as hard as Mark Breland and Thomas Hearns. Now, when you take a look at him, who he reminds you of? Tall, long, lanky. You know what I'm saying? Just like Mark Breland, just like Thomas Hearns, and also just like Deontay Wilder. So I'm not surprised that underneath the tutelage of Mark Breland, that he's holding the WBA ranking of number 14, and that he's out here knocking people out. Mark Breland had that same long arms, lanky style, very sound fundamentals, the 1-2 big right hand. You saw what he did for Deontay Wilder. People weren't giving that man any credit. You saw what happened when he left. What fundamentals Wilder had, that shit went out the window. But the bottom line is, he's here, and he's doing the same thing with this guy as what he did with Wilder and what he did with himself. Now, for those people who don't know, man, Mark Breland not only was, I think, a 2-time champion, but he dominated the amateur rankings and went on to win a gold medal. And this fighter right here did pretty good as an amateur as well. But the bottom line is, I want to see just what happens when Mark Breland gets his hands on a fighter, and let's see if he can recreate that magic. Because if he can, that's going to tell you a whole lot about Mark Breland and his ability as a trainer. And it's going to tell you a whole lot about Deontay Wilder and the fact that he really needed Mark Breland in his corner. He didn't need to go now and pick up Freaky Maliki. Anyway, this gentleman is also 6 feet tall like Mark Breland, who is 6'1". And he's got skills and power, man. And they're looking forward to having him come out here and get a knockout. But anyway, Mark Breland is back, but he ain't with Wilder. But he's got another prospect, and this prospect is tall and lanky, just like Wilder. And this is who he is. And he's looking to make some noise in boxing. So let's see what happens if he can move up the rankings. But how nice that would be for Mark Breland to kind of get a little sweet revenge on Wilder, to come down and develop a champion, and to have a guy who's able to hold on to that title for quite some time, and it really do a lot for Mark Breland, and I think his reputation, and also for his stock, because I think Deontay Wilder hurt that man's credibility a little bit. But most people can see through the bullshit and realize that Mark Breland did the right thing saving Wilder. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Dominique Dimes Crowder. He's looking to put on a show. He's looking to pick up a title. And Mark Breland is training him. Not Deontay Wilder. In the breeze.